machine.
Oh dear.
Forgive us, Master. He's a pest. The Master relaxes at home. It is a good day.
Another step on the road less.
Okay, how's that now? Sorry. I didn't know it was not working. My bad. Thanks for letting me know. I think it's working now, right? Yeah, so what I was saying is I'm trying to test something. So I'm not sure that the monster rarity works in here. So I bought the map device that tracks how many monsters I kill, like of each type, on every map, and I'm running like a set of tablets with like 60% monster rarity and tier 16 maps with 100% increased monster rarity on them, right? Okay, where's the monster that's keeping everything alive? Here. And I'm gonna run these tablets out and then like average out how many rare monsters I killed across this with using that, and then I'm gonna run the same thing with monster effectiveness and see if there's like a significant increase in the amount of rare monsters I see with monster rarity over effectiveness. This stuff is starting to get to the point where it has like 100+ million HP. I'm doing like 150 billion DPS, and it's like, oh, I'm tickling it. Oh wait, I don't want to get rid of that. That could be worth money. I think this is the one that drops the older saga. Thanks for the follow, by the way. You're 6. I'm probably gonna have to port out and come back in and grab some of this stuff. This Verosum can go. That can go. Prime Scepter I want. Then this I want. Yeah, I'll be right. I gotta port out and come back in. Actually, I don't really care. There's like 2 things left here to kill. If I port out and come back in, I'm probably gonna die because I'm gonna lose all my headhunter stacks. So much fire. I'm not even a fire build, it's a, that's just my Herald of Ash. Actually, I'm mostly cold and lightning. Made a new druid for the new league. Druid is fun. I played druid last season. Alright, map's done now. So, I want to go over here. We had... Okay, there's a bunch of, like, exceptional stuff that I don't want to leave in there. Okay, so that's one that will go in the bank that I'll check later after stream. What about this one? 10 exalts. Is that corrupted on 10 exalts? No, that's just 10 exalts. 50 exalts corrupted, so that's probably a couple div. There. My attack speed, it is. So I have a cat charm, which is another 30, which is like 30% attack speed, right? Dill? So the cat charm gives me 30%, and then also anytime I get hasted from Headhunter, it also gives me basically another 30% attack speed. So with my attack speed, or like everything rolling, get on my scepter, or on my siphoning strike, we'll get down to like 0.18 seconds. And then on top of that, what's in my glove, and then on top of that, I have an arm here for like an extra limb that gives me another 8%, and then the jewel that's in this socket right here has like 12% in it on its own. So I have a lot of attack speed in the actual gear as well.
Speak. I will make use, of course.
Okay, I don't want to track Baron Atoll because that's like, I know that for a fact that's going to be a stupid amount of like stuff here. Cat charm here. So you're possessed by the 60% increased invasion rating, increased 100% increased critical hit chance, 30% increased skill speed, and 15% increased movement speed when you kill a rare enemy for 20 seconds, basically. But just getting Headhunter will drastically increase your attack speed.
Another step on the road.
Okay, so you have Headhunter. Alright, then yeah. Then it's basically just get Cat Charm will help you with attack speed, and then so will different gems. Ones that have like attack speed, crit damage. You don't really need the crit chance too much once you have a Cat Charm, because like you get Headhunter, and anytime Headhunter procs on something that you get that has like extra crit affixes, it's gonna basically just give you a 100% crit chance with the cat charm either way. Like, you don't really need to get that stupid high cat charm. Basically you can go to you get these out of the temple, and there's like a random map that I think they can randomly give you extra limbs. So basically you run the surgeon room on the cat charm. Right here. Right past his golden cat charm. Spirit of the cat. Here. Why is it not... Give me a second. Something is wrong with the capture here. It's not letting you guys see it. Let me fix that. Here. Okay, here. There you go. So yeah, you can get this from the market. Oh, you know what is wrong? Oops, my bad, guys. Here, let me fix this. Okay, now where did the freaking capture go? Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright. Okay, so basically here, this is the cat charm. It says, when killing a rare enemy, or rare or unique enemy, you get possessed by the spirit of the cat for 18 up to 20, and then you can get a roll with 20 seconds, okay? What this does is... Here, this is what it does. So you can see it. It basically gives 60% evasion, it gives you 100% increased critical chance, 30% increased skill speed, and 15% increased movement speed. So yeah, that gives a ton of attack speed right there. Alright, so we're gonna grab... How many bombs? I have 15. Alright, that's fine. Let's go this way. Grab this. Yeah, no problem. If you have any other questions, let me know. I don't mind answering or helping you guys out. Here. I would show you the gem that is in my gloves that's giving me like a 12% attack speed bonus, but that would mean I have to destroy my gloves to take it out, so I'm not doing that. But it's crit damage with attack speed and quarter stave attack speed on it is basically what it is, and you just get and it's like increased effectiveness of suffixes, I think. Right now, so I bought that map device that tracks how many monsters you kill, right, Dill? And I'm like, because I was like, I've been like kind of wondering if monster rarity even does anything in Grand Expeditions, so I figured, you know, I can track how many rare monsters I kill every map and then run tablets with like 20% monster rarity on each tablet. And then get, and then run tier 16 maps with 100% monster rarity and then just like put it down on a spreadsheet and like average it out after like 10 maps, and then do the same with the normal monster effectiveness setup with the tier 16 teams with like 70% effectiveness maps and like effectiveness on the tablets, and see if there's like a significantly higher number of rare monsters and magic monsters using monster rarity set up. Because I still am questioning whether it even works in here. Those ritual tablets, I have a bunch of them. I need to actually go sell them. I probably have like a good 20 div worth of them now to sell. If you may need some more info. Alright, no worries, man. I'll be here probably for at least another like 5 or 6 hours. Need to go buy a Raven so I can use my new helm. Got a little autocorrect on the phone, huh? So far, 126 rare monsters here. Let's do that. So this was how many monsters again? 3. And how many divs did I get? 8. We got 8 raw div that time.
Speed.
If they get this one, I would be able to remember which one does which. Here.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't need this, I don't need this.
Time is of the essence.
How are you faring? Wait, what's that?
I need to filter out the liquid verisum so badly. I have over 500 of this stuff. Of the liquid verisum. I need to like just start filtering out the normal verisum. It's just like it's not worth much and it's not worth keeping on my filter. Okay, have another tier 16 here. Need to go buy another one here with 100% monster already. Is that the only ones I had? Here. I need to go buy another one. Why do I have white tier 16s? I actually like a couple of these are just white.
What is it? You should be using.
Okay, we'll get rid of those. Alright, let's go buy more. Okay, so we go over here. Search. These are only like 4 divs a pop, so I'm not sweating spending money on like them. It's cheaper to buy these maps than it is just to go try and craft them myself. In all honesty. There we go, there's one with item already.
Thanks for the check.
Okay, where is the dude's strong portal thingy here? Oh, it's over here. I always have to question it when you go into like hideouts to buy stuff, because sometimes people are just like tools and they intentionally hide their portal, or they trap you so you have to like port out or log back out. Alright, let's see, which one are we gonna run here? Okay, next map. We don't want to do Barren Atoll, because that would just like skew the numbers so heavily, because like Barren Atoll is gonna guaranteed to be like a stupid amount of monsters here. Okay, I have all those over here, don't I? To run? Yeah, I do. Okay. So, and I think I have another one, some more over somewhere else too. What's this one? Okay. I think this older set is toast. No, wait, that's older's here. So that's one. It's a 7 socket guaranteed. Okay. Lucky and an 8 socket. I'll have to run a random map to get to that one. There. I could run this one. Reroll item? No. I need reroll item.
Another step on the road less traveled.
Honestly, most of the time that where I found like older legacies and like the high end items have been on like Verisum Remnants or Lucky. Or like all remnants are like 7 nodes or more. That's usually where I find these like stupid high-end items. There's an Alder Saga. Yeah, so far today I've found 2 Alder Sagas. I'm up 90 div. Just off those Alder Sagas. Nothing else on this map has any value. Other than that Alder Saga. So I'm just gonna bum rush for that first here. Hey. 23 here. Yeah, with the price of like almost do ritual to like actually roll your maps, it's like, and considering like a decent tier 16 map right now for like specifically what you want is like 4 to 5 divs, it's cheaper just to go buy your map. At tier 16. Got level 20 skill gem. That kind of sucks so far. Thanks for the follow, Hendrix. No Hendrix. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, even if with as, like, mid as this map was, it was still over 100 rare monsters. I don't even know what that thing does. So 392, 263, and then 103, and then the div drops on that one was shit. I think I only got like 2 div.
Yes?
As expected.
I don't want to run a good map to do that, so I'm just going to run some random normal map here, because I don't really care about the looted drops. In all honesty here. This is literally just to get to the next map. I mean, I have enough money in Alder Sagas now that I could just basically go sell my current Alder Saga, go sell those and buy the Raven and switch to the new helmet. Pick up like another 1800 energy shield really quickly. I hate this boss. This boss is one of the more annoying one. Simply because he hits hard, and it's annoying. Alright, done with that one. Next map. Yeah, eventually I'll go buy a bunch of gear and try and get to 10,000 mana. Div. Okay, there's not much for remnants on this map. Everything's really spread out. Okay, so unless there's like... How many bombs is here? Only 15? Yeah, I don't see a way that I would want to go down there and grab that. Or chance. Thanks for the follow KK. Here. Okay, this... Let's see if we have enough bombs to do this. Do it this way here. Yeah, that'll be it then. See how this goes. This map was kind of booty cheeks too. This map really sucked. There's only been like 13 rares here. 15. I don't think I'm gonna count this one. This one is bad. There wasn't a lot of remnants, and it was not like amazing either way you look at it here. as far as like the amount of rares per map, this is probably the least amount that I've seen since I started today. Yeah. That was 44 rares, and that's the first map where I've saw less than 100 rare mobs today. Here, I'm not even gonna track that one because it was that bad.
Go on.
Like, that was a lemon. And there wasn't a lot of remnants to even go after there, so like, yeah, we're not tracking that one. Nothing to drink, sulfite. Something fishy. Alright, we're not going to run tablets here. This next map should have a guaranteed 8, so it should be a good chance that it could be something like really good, like an Alder's Saga. Or Alder's Legacy. Guaranteed 8 won't be Alder's Saga, because Saga's in 7s only, but like, Legacy could be in an 8. 8 if it procs up to a 10. Dude, what map is this? This is Willow. It's in the center. Put the boss here. What's in this? Do I really care for 2 orbs of annulment? I mean, not particularly, but like, I could get an expedition logbook, it would make it worth it. With the many other runes is right here.
A treasure waiting to be found.
Didn't I hit the button? Oh man. What's up, Don? This map has no tablets on it, so I don't expect anything outside of what's in the actual thingies here. I'm just pathing. Honestly, I should honestly start running delirium tablets on my pathing maps and then just grabbing the free splinters. Boss time. Where is the boss? Usually on this map, it's in the very center. What's this? I'm not gonna even. I don't know what is in that. I'm not gonna, like, yeah. Don't care. Alright. No extra bombs here, no nothing. Alright, let's see what do we got here. We got nothing good.
On the road less traveled.
We're gonna keep running around. I don't know if that's the guaranteed one. So I want to see if there's anything else, you know? If that's the guaranteed one, it's just, I'll just automatically re-roll it. That's an opulent. That makes everything else in here better. This map's looking like it pretty sucky too. Okay, so this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's an 8. And that one at the start was also an 8. I don't know which one of those is the guaranteed one, so I think I'm just not even gonna, like, chance it. I'm just gonna, like, go and... Because, like, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 2 8s here. Yeah, let's not risk it. Let's just go for... the guaranteed 2 8 sockets. I mean, there'll be good drops in those either way. Okay, opulent rune. That makes everything better. There we go. Not a huge fan of the layout on this. This is like the worst map as far as like expedition goes for the layout. It's just not good. That, and it's just like, and there's like no room to move around, so like if it gets really hectic, you have 0 room to move, so it just increases your risk of death like exponentially. Eventually, I need to replace one of my gems. Oh, the energy shield ones has like 0 damage on it. Okay, there's one. Oh, what the heck, dude? Did not want to do that at all. Oops. This is gonna suck. This is gonna really suck. Okay. What was that one? 299, 313, 106. With how many divs? I'm only gonna worry about the raw div drops here.
Yes.
I'm trying to test to see if monster rarity actually does anything in Grand Expeditions. That's why I'm like, I bought this like map device to test it with.
What is it?
As expected.
Okay, let's see. Next map. That's not alders, that's not alders. That's an alders map. This is an alders map. Get more reroll items out here. Yeah, so what I did is I bought this map device to try and test it with. So I'm gonna like, and then I'm running like 20% monster rarity with the item rarity on my tablets, on each tablet, and then the maps are like all tier 6, gonna be all tier 16s with like 100% more monster rarity on them. I'll just like put it on a spreadsheet and average it out, and then I'll try it with the same thing with like pure effectiveness setup to see like if monster rarity actually does anything. Mid. So this map wasn't terrible. Actually, there's a decent amount of decent, like, high rune count ones here. Alright. How many bombs do I have? Ooh. 15 bombs. Okay. Grab this. 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 Alright, grabs every remnant on the map. Hit the button. So far, almost every single map I've done has had at least 100%, had 100 rare monsters on it. Using this setup. Also, anyone wants to like the build that I'm running, I can show that to you. I don't mind. I'm using like martial artist month. I do like 150 million DPS. Just one-shot the boss who spawns. Hello? This didn't finish or something? This wasn't, I don't think this was an Alder Saga map, actually. I don't know. That's a lot of enemies.
What is it?
Okay, where are my monster rarity maps? I mean, I just bought a bunch. I haven't used them all yet. There's no way. Oh, what am I doing? I can just do this. Regex. And then I want reset. Monster rarity. 100 copy. There.
Another step.
So where is the, guaranteed here? There should be a guaranteed 7 somewhere here. I'll leave that on. I can say this should be the guaranteed 7. Okay. Not sure how I want to path this here. I got 18 bombs. Obviously, I have to get up to that guaranteed 7 one that's up at the top, but I want to try and grab as many as I possibly can before I go up there. How many do I have? I have 9 bombs left. God, that's a long stretch to go with just a little bit of bombs here. I can't go for that other one more than likely. Okay, we want that currency chest for sure. That currency chest, then we go up here and we'll just grab that, and that's all the bombs. Okay. Yeah, there was no way I could have gotten that one at the bottom. The next two should be better though, they're guaranteed 5 sockets. already made 2 older sagas today though, so I'm up 90 div in an hour. Not including raw div drops or any other drops. So I'm probably over 100 div already today. I am really curious to see what if the monster rarity is when I switch off a monster rarity and run after this tablet set's done and I switch to effectiveness, if the actual amount of rare monsters per maps actually even does anything or changes on Grand Expeditions, because I kind of question if monster rarity even works on Grand Expeditions. Because it's technically one of the better ones. It's honestly, I think monster rarity is actually better than item rarity. Or at least it should be. Here soon I'll get have that new helmet that I can wear too. Oh shit. That'll put me like 9,000 energy shield. I might just chaos inoculate after that. How you manage it? Tell me. Manage what? Thanks for the follow, by the way, Cyrus. But what do you want me to do? What am I managing here? 100 divs? Grand Expedition using older sagas. Like I'm already at 100 div. I've found 2 older sagas and those are 45 div a piece, and then like probably 20 plus raw divs. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make like decent money though. Like Expedition's probably the highest profit like potential. But it's also one of the like highest investments. Like the easiest way, honestly, is breach strongholds and just selling the turning the lavish wound gifts into catalyst and selling the breach lord sacks. Like you can make like 50 div an hour with nothing doing that. Oh, you're new to the game, so you've only been here 6 days. But you're 92. Honestly, so Expedition, you need a really good build to actually get any value out of, because like everything in here hits really hard. It's probably the hardest content in the entire game. Breach Stronghold is probably just as easy. There's an actual... I have a video up on my YouTube channel of how to do the Breach Stronghold stuff. And make like 50 div an hour doing that. Oh wait, I didn't log out. So it was what? Let's see. 218 51 74. Okay.
Go on.
Wait, hold on, you think it's something like that? Burning monsters are duplicated is gonna really skew the results here.
Another step on the road less traveled.
No, Para's actually a friend of mine. No, Para's a friend, of mine. Here. I'm not Para. My YouTube channel is the exact same name as my, Twitch. There's like a short 30-second video on how to do setup breach strongholds for making like 50 div an hour on there. Okay, sorry. So yeah, Para is one of my friends. That's not me. My YouTube channel is the exact same name as my Twitch and everything else here. So, and there's like a 30-second short up there on how to like set up breach strongholds. Oh, I am out of rerolls. Items. I'm working on another video too here, but yeah, I feel like it's gonna take some time. Right. I'm testing stuff right now. Kind of.
Step on the road less traveled.
So if I only have 15 bombs... This layout is weird. This is gonna take me like 3 bombs just to get to like the first remnant. Okay, where was that opulent one at? That's all the way over there. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of bombs. Okay, so I think... First off, let's grab this. Then this. What's up here? Reroll this. Alright. We'll go this way. This. This. Get both of those. Okay, what was at the very top here? I probably want to grab that too. Thanks for the sub, by the way. It should be under shorts. I can give you a link to it in a second here. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll link it in chat. All right, here. Here you go. There's the link. Alright, that's as many remnants as I'm going to be able to grab here. Especially with how weird this layout is. Come on. Hey. Ooh. Where's that at? There's a lot of mobs here now, right now. Oh my god. This is crazy. If anyone wants this build link, by the way, just let me know. I'll give you my MOBA. Here. Alright, this map's done. So what do we got for monsters here? We got 307, 449 magic, 166 rares. How many divs was that? 3 raw div, and then 5 raw div.
What is it?
Okay, I need more maps now. So I gotta go buy more maps here for this setup. Search. That's 2 more maps. That should be good enough for now.
Check back soon.
End of circle, nothing to drink, endless cliffs. Okay, so let's go over here and see if that's worth putting anything on. Star Drinker, no. Warm but risky. Okay. Warm but risky is something that we could put something on here. Something fishy. Okay, so that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, we're gonna Alder Saga that right now. One, 2, 3, 4 grands, and a bunch of random bosses. The bosses suck, but everything else isn't bad. Okay, stagnant basin time. The next tablet set's gonna be like 70 to 90 div, which is fine.
Another step on the road.
Okay, that stays. Opulent room first to hit. Yeah, let's go. Two raw div, that can stay. Alright, now we path this. This is one of the better maps because it's so easy to literally hit every single thing on here because the explosive size gets so big. God, I only have used, like, not even half of the bombs already. There's nothing else to grab. Here's the problem. Like, I literally have used half the bombs and I've grabbed everything on the entire map. Basically. I mean, other than the thing that's all the way over here. I mean, I can grab that. Yes. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. We got that first opulent rune, that's all that matters. Alright, we'll see how many rares are on this map. I think I lost money on this tablet set, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I didn't really lose money. I guess I found the Alder Sagas paid for it. The 2 Alder Sagas. God, the amount of HP everything already has is ridiculous. I am not one-shotting anything right now. 150 million DPS, I'm not one-shotting stuff. Give or take. On my Falling Thunder right now. 3 div. Okay, where is the stuff that's everything is mixed? Okay, hello. And where's Waldo to find the monsters that is keeping everything alive here? Where is it? It's over here. I hate this part of it. Like, this is the one thing that bugs me on expeditions every single time. Like, it just, like, I hate having to, like, go on a scavenger hunt for monsters to, like, continue to, like, it just kills the flow. I mean, I love the amount of money you make doing this, but it's like, That one thing just kind of kills the entire flow of it. No, 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 no. We've made like 20, 30 div. On these tablets, and that's it. Other than the Elder Sagas. So where is everything? Oh, I'm probably dead here. All the remnants were done. I just did a dumb thing and sprinted. So let's see here. What was that? I have to path to that map now. The last one on this saga set.
How you faring?
Oh yeah, and I need to go buy a bunch of this again. Because I'm already at 50K. Okay.
Hail.
Buying divs. 17 annulments.
All
Now I gotta buy more tablets here soon too. Yeah, this kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. For like, as far as like actual divs go, this really sucked. On this setup.
I'll fill that
Like, it really
as soon as I
sucked.
can. I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Alright, let's go over here and we want to check for... One, two, and what are these selling for? Ground projects are 10 divs a pop, okay.
Hail. Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Speak.
Have an order? Seems like a good deal.
The ritual one is how much? $190 exalts each.
Shipment sent.
Let's go 180 on all of these.
Sell it for you. Yes?
Alright, now we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna change this out for effectiveness. Okay, you know what? Yeah, 3% ain't worth that much extra.
Sold it.
One. Get the effectiveness tablets now. I'm just getting everything set up for the next tablet set here. One effectiveness tablet. 2 effectiveness tablets. Three effectiveness tablets.
trade might, but don't worry. Well.
Oh my god. Could I hit the button, please? The right one? Thank you.
Let's see if there are any takers. What's new?
Purchase items. Effectiveness tablet.
I guess
Okay.
it's worth all the best.
So that tablet set's ready to go. Alright, so the next set of tablets is good to go, and then for testing here, and then we'll actually know if Monster Rarity actually even does anything in Expeditions, because I don't think it does. I honestly do not think it does. Do anything. Alright, so I have to do 2 maps to get to the next Grand Expedition map here. So 1, 2. Don't want to use these tablets.
Oh, it's you. Have an order?
I'll just have a bunch of those Abyss tablets I could go dump too. I wish I could just like complete this map. I'm not like really after anything in here. The omens are like whatever at this point. I don't really care too much. They're like, eh. Now I wonder if I had a bunch of those Sinistral Compartment omens in my inventory on a Barren Atoll map, if it actually like will double it and open everything twice. See, that would be interesting to test. I doubt it, but like, I don't know, it would cost me very little to test, even if it's like only like, even if it's like 20 div and omens, it's like whatever, that's nothing. Okay, we're done. Yay.
Good news.
Next map. End of circle, bleak and awful. There's gonna be a handful of pathing maps in the next set here too, because there's none of those Grand Expeditions are like all together. Boop. Okay, now I gotta grab my regex search here. Where is it? Which tab is it on? One of these tabs has that regex on it. Regex. Copy. I don't want to go through and search everything manually here. Okay. Yeah, I honestly could go sell a bunch of those for div too. Let's see here. Let's go over there. Let's do that. Let's go to sell a bunch of that liquid Verisum for some divs.
I'll post it right away.
Alright, there's 30 div. 20 div. Actually, that's gone up in price. That used to be like it used to be like 17 for a div. Now it's only 13.
Road less traveled.
Of course, I got rid of the set that's in my inventory. Yeah, why wouldn't it get rid of the set that's in my inventory?
The buyer.
Alright. Now we're good. Edgewitch, that gets rerolled.
Another
Okay, see, what we want is an Alder Saga. That would be amazing. Reroll. 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 That can stay. That can stay. Reroll that. Alright, so. We got all the good ones up on the top right there, and nothing in between is particularly amazing. How many bombs? 15. Okay. Grab that one. So the one up here has got an opulent rune. If I can get to this one that's got the opulent rune and then path back down to the big high socket ones. Alright, that's done. So basically we should be good now. Got one more map after this one, and then this tablet set should be gone, and then, like... Then we switch to the effectiveness setup and see which one is actually better. I already know the effectiveness setup is going to be better for raw currency. Drops here. Okay, where is this going here? Oh, there we go. This is honestly more just to see if monster rarity even works on, here. I don't think it does. I do not think Monster Warrior works on the Grand Expedition at all. Alright. Yeah, I straight up don't think it does anything. For the, as far as like monster rarity fixes, does not help like Grand Expedition at all. I have like 30 div right now, man. This tablet setup was like a complete waste of money. I barely even broke even. Cause I'm trying to test something, and yeah, it don't work. From what it looks like. I also gotta buy I have a new helmet that I gotta buy a Raven for. Here too. Yeah, I couldn't buy a headhunter even if I wanted to at the moment. I swear I got more tinks than that. Whatever. Yeah, I don't care about 20 exalts.
Go on. A useful trade. Indeed.
Alright. What's left on these tablets? Alright. Where is my spreadsheet? That's kind of shit. So I need to do one more map on this set that's with an Alder Saga, which is, this is an Alder Saga right here on Exhibiting Runes. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna go buy another map. Search. Travel the hideout. Alright, this will be the last map on this set.
Thanks for the chat.
Tablets here. And then I got a path over here. Because this is all Alder Saga. And there's 5 here. Oh, this, Baron Atoll will completely fuck up the numbers. So as much as it's like the best map,
Another step on the road.
running it will completely fuck up the numbers, so I have to go back to that one. Perfect Chaos, that stays. It's a 6-div run. That's 6-ish div right there. Okay, so unless anything amazing is up here, then we're not coming down up here. What do we got? 3 perfect regals, that's mid. Yeah, so the Perfect Chaos is the best thing on this entire map. What was down here? Yeah, I'm not pathing to that. That is not worth it. What's in this one? 2 div. Yeah, I'll grab 2 div. Yeah. And we got the Perfect Chaos up here. There we go. Could I have path to that the upside, the top side one? Maybe, but like I don't know. Nothing in there is worth like too much there. It's like all sub. That's like everything up there was sub 1 div. usually don't have invincible monsters. I haven't, like, they fixed that bug a long time ago, like a couple weeks ago, if I remember right. If you're talking about on the Baron Atoll one. But a lot of times if the monster looks like it's invincible, and especially in Grand Expeditions, you just run around and, like, there's something alive somewhere that's, like, stopping it. From progressing, usually. So I just literally will run around until I find the monster that's hiding somewhere. It could be like 3 or 4 screens away at times, and it's so like it's really annoying. But like that's usually how I do it. Says only one monster remains. Yeah, I haven't seen that bug in a long time for me, honestly. God, that's a lot. This is a really bad spot for me to be in right now. And these things have a ridiculous amount of HP right now, too. Like right there, those rares were not dying, but like there was a random mob somewhere that I had to go kill to get them to die. That's generally what happens. Is like if something's not dying, there's just something hiding somewhere that like is keeping it alive. For me, I don't know. I've not really had like pure invincibility in a while. Jeez, dude. Ton of like magic monsters. No, like most of these are not even rares. This has had like 62 rare monsters this whole time. This whole map had 62 rares. Okay, so we had 237. 280 and 62. Alright. Now we're gonna find out if if Monster Rarity even does anything. I guess we could also test pack size on a set of tablets too. That would be interesting to test. Alright, so we're gonna switch to tablets using 0 monster rarity on it with 0 and maps that are just pure effectiveness.
I will make time is of the essence.
But I gotta do a couple maps to path it to areas really quickly here. Okay, that area is not an older saga. This area here is. Okay, so we're gonna run this. Basically just boss rushing for like a few maps just to get like stuff opened up for putting older sagas on it. I don't care. I'll reroll this just in case. Why is her phone blowing up? Okay. Nothing important.
Glory will be mine once more. A challenger! Okay. Yama Caesar.
What class is this? This is a martial artist monk. I do have a build planner if you want. I can send you the link to my mobile in chat here. Have to pull it up really quick though. The wrong way. Give me 1 second here, I'll grab it for you. Alright, there you go. So with everything rolling on this build, the Falling Thunder probably is it pushes like 150 million DPS. Like if I'm like fully stacked with everything rolling, it's excessive. The only thing that you'll ever get, this thing has like it doesn't one shot is like Grand Expedition on like stupid juice to Grand Expeditions, and because like stuff can get up to like 500 million HP for a rare mob in there. So sometimes it doesn't like one-shot certain like Grand Expedition depending on how hard it is. It's not too, if you're just trying to like get it going, it's not too expensive, but like if you're trying to like min-max it, yeah, it's gonna get expensive. You could probably build it if you didn't want to include the headhunter cost fairly cheaply to where like you're able to clear basically everything except for like Giga Juice Grand Expedition for like maybe 100 and to, well, headhunter's 100 div, so we're gonna say like 200 to 300 div. And then, but if you want to like really like push it to the limit, then you're probably looking at like close to like 2,000 to 3,000 div, if not more. Well, like, the basic setup, you should be able to basically clear, everything. 200% delirium is not an issue. Like, if that's what you're wanting to do for money, the only time you're gonna, like, need, like, to have it, like, perfectly set up and everything's, like, perfect, basically, is doing, like, high-end Grand Expeditions. Because, like, the 500 million HP on a single mob is ridiculous. So you need all the damage you can possibly get. If that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna path around over here and see if I can get any more decent Grand Expeditions to spawn so I can put an Alder Saga on them before I start this set, because I don't have enough right now to do a whole set of tablets. Yeah, right now I'm kind of trying to test, because I'm not entirely, like, what map affixes actually even work on Grand Expeditions, because I'm pretty sure Monster Rarity doesn't do anything. So I bought the map device that basically tracks how many rare monsters you kill in a map and like how many normals and magics. And then like the last set of tablets was like each tablet was like 20% monster rarity and 10% item rarity, and I was running 100% monster rarity tier 16 maps the whole time. And then I just tracked how many rare monsters and everything that I killed, and then the next set will be like a pure effectiveness. I'll see if there's any difference, and that'll tell me if monster rarity even works in here. Yo, what's up, Contra? And if monster rarity doesn't work in here, the next thing I want to test is pack size, because I can also test pack size with this map device to see if that does anything for Grand Expeditions, because I don't think that does anything either. Did I get a notification for the previous stream? That's weird.
Sold it.
Okay, Goodfellow, it's dry at least, almost paradise. Okay, so that, I know those are all bad. I'm just gonna add this in my inventory to move around. Wild roaming free, so that's 2 grands. Actually, wait. Wild roaming free, endless cliffs, unknown ruins, warm but risky. That's what? Let me see here. I think that's actually 5. That actually is probably something good to put it on here. I need to pull up something so I can write it down. Warm. Unknown. Okay, warm, unknown, endless. Dry. I think that's a 5. Guaranteed. Here. Yeah, that's 5. You watch sports? Not really. Yeah, we're gonna Alder Saga that for sure. That's a guaranteed 5 grand right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, what did we get? 8 rune slots. Lucky. I mean, for the most part, those are kind of shit, but whatever. Oh, so there's a 7. I guess the 7 is good. The 7 could easily pay for everything right there. Alright. Let's continue mapping here to where I need to be. So let's do 1, 2 maps here. Yeah, I'm in the US. That's not amazing. Alright, so now I have 10 maps to go run Elder Sagas with here. So I can test what I was trying to test. And then I'll like compile all the data and then like make it like a short video on it and post it on TikTok and everything. Boss should be in the middle of the thing here. On this map, usually. Yep, there he is. Okay. One more map after this, and I should have enough maps path that I can just start doing grand expeditions again here. Okay, come on. Die. Please die. There we go.
Good news.
I mean, I don't really follow sports too much to even really care, honestly.
Yes,
And that's just like on the other side of the country,
indeed.
too. Okay. Alright, that should give me basically access to everything after I finish this one. Welcome back, Cass. So after this tablet set, and I average out the numbers, I'll know if monster rarity even works on Grand Expeditions, or at least I should. No, I mean 10 data points for each isn't very a lot. I probably should do at least 20, but like it'll give me a rough idea. 'Cause I don't think it works. And then I'll test pack size too. Boom.
Frozen stick.
This way now. Keep going. This way swimming. Here. We're good. Almost to the boss. Here. And delete the boss. Alright, now I can do ground expeditions again. Alright, so let's go get... I gotta buy maps this time. Alright, so I gotta go do that. I've decided it's cheaper for me to buy maps than to use omens and then corrupt them and hope I get them to tier 16. It's cheaper just to go buy tier 16s with what I want. Alright, this set I want 70% monster effectiveness on. Fine, if he has a bunch of them here, I'm just gonna buy a bunch. Then I don't really care what else is on them.
Good.
Alright, 70% monster effectiveness, and then we'll track what we get as far as like how many monsters are on each map here. As far as like rares and everything else goes. Alright, we got the tablets. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Here. Alright, I know I'm gonna make more div. Nope, what am I missing? Yeah, I'm missing that too. I need to grab that. Let's see, where is it? This, I need this. Okay, let's see, what do we got?
Another step on the road less traveled.
First bomb goes there. We Go down here. Second bomb goes here. Reroll this. Reroll that. Reroll this. Let's go up this way next, actually. Alder Saga right here. Alright. Random currency gets re-rolled. What's on this? Yeah, that can stay. That's a high socket one, we'll just keep that there. Create a jeweler's order, that can get re-rolled. Anything on that. So we already paid for the Alder Saga. Here. Can I make a Toma.e? Can I make you and Toma Tomada? It'd be cool for you. I don't even know what that is. So if you want, I don't know what that is, but go for it. Okay. It's like a Milsim simulator. I mean, if you want to. Sure. I'm not giving. I'm not. No, bro. I'm not doing that. You know, so far, I'm thinking that either monster rarity I don't know. We'll see. Might actually be working. Not yet. I've tested monster already. I'm doing effective. I know effectiveness works. Like, I just want to like, but I need to like a baseline on pure effectiveness maps to know if those work. On here. Oh my god. Don't die. Doesn't work if I die. Like, I actually probably lost money on the monster rarity set. Because of, like, I was not making, like, a good amount of currency drops. Oh shit! Okay, that sucked. That just one-shot me. All of my HP was just gone. Do I even count that map? Like, I don't think I probably should after that, because I died. I mean, I got the Alder Saga out of it. That's all that really matters, right? That's the big money item. There was nothing I could have done there either. Alright, so this can go in here. That's worth 9 exalts.
Indeed.
I saw the bleed. I'm like spamming my potion. And I couldn't even like out heal that. Alright. Actually, let's just count it, whatever. This could potentially be like a 300 div plus map. Here. Cardigans, this gets a reroll. 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 Everything in here is guaranteed to be at least 7 sockets, so everything is going to be, if it's not an Alder Saga basically, or something money, we just reroll it. 10 div. So far the best item that we've seen is 10 divs. Another 10, that's 20 div. Okay, so we gotta grab that one at least. Reroll. Reroll. Okay, so the two big ones are the 20 divs here. Reroll. What did we get? Okay, yeah. So basically nothing over. So what we're gonna want to hit is the 10 div and the 20 div, or those 10 div things there. Okay, can I hit this one from here? That would be really convenient. I mean, there's nothing amazing in it, but like I don't think it's like right on the edge of letting me wanting to hit it. There was just a position just right there that was gonna let me do it. Dang. You know, we'll see if it lets me have enough bombs to do everything here. Grab this. Grab this. Go up here. Grab this. Okay, is this 10 divs? Yeah. What was this one? Oh, like 3 eggs all. Yeah, so this is the setup I want to run. I'm gonna get some water after this map, though. God. You know, I'm supposed to be immune to slows. So this is an all 7-socket map. This should be like a ton of rare mobs. If it's not, if it doesn't like beat out every single if this beats out like anything that I did on the last set as far as the maps goes, that means basically that I'm pretty sure that like it doesn't work. We'll know soon enough here. It'll be like another hour, and then I'll have all the this set of tablets run through, and I'll know for sure. Moments. No Alder Sagas here, but I did get 20 divs raw, so that's something. Yeah, this is gonna be probably 100 rares by the time I'm done. I 115 rares so far. 10 divs. Well, fuck you! Almost died with nothing left on the map! Excuse my language, sorry.
I carry
Speak.
Okay, so what was that?
speak.
As expected.
Alright, let's see. Next. 70%. Map device.
Another step on the road. That's probably the guaranteed 8, but I'm not sure.
amount of reroll items. And how many things were on this map for me to reroll?
Another step on the... If I put that there, that lets me run. That should let me grab this now. Okay. Granted, there's nothing up here worth anything. I would have rathered if I got those, but like whatever. I'm leaving 4 remnants here. I don't like that though. Oh, whatever. I'm leaving 4, but I'm grabbing like 12. See how this goes. So far, 15 rares. $21. I don't think this is gonna drop me much here. Yo, what's up, RM? Have I made a leveling guide? I have not yet. I'm sorry. I need to get around to that. Today I was like, oh, I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna test if monster rarity actually even does anything inside of Grand Expeditions, because I don't think it does.
Useless to me. Take it.
So I bought the thing that tracks how many rare monsters and magic monsters and everything that you kill in a map, and then I was gonna like run a Grand Expeditions with it, to, like, so I can like, and then keep track of how much of everything like drops, like as far as rare monsters and everything else goes.
Runesmith, huh?
So far, it's not like looking like it's like drastically different between running like 180% more monster rarity on a map over just like running effectiveness. Warm but risky, something fishy, it's dry at least. Let's see. Is that an Alder Saga set right area right there? Nothing to drink. Something fishy, warm but risky, it's dry at least, and nothing to drink. Yeah, that's an Alder Saga.
Yes?
I do. Expedition. I want to buy one of these.
All right. Your order is registered.
Oh, that's kind of mid. I need to run 2 maps. Yeah, because if I do that, it'll let me know like what the actual optimal setup is. Because if monster rarity works, then monster rarity technically would be better than item rarity. But if it doesn't work, then item rarity is better on the tablets. You know? Alright. I'm gonna get some water really quick. I'll be right back.
And back. It's actually cooler in here than it is the rest of the house.
Your return will be short-lived.
That should not have taken that many hits for me to kill it. I needed one of those. I wasn't done yet. I wasn't done trying to get to where I was trying to get to. Odd remaining 3 sulfite and something fishy. I think it has to be a logbook. Odd remaining 3 sulfite and something fishy. I'll just check it after this map.
The mighty fall. Feel the shock.
Nothing to drink, cold as ice, sulfite. Okay, that could be potentially something we can run. This is an actual map I want to do. Shit, I forgot the item. To reroll everything. I always do that. Like, I always forget it. Or I'll, like, put it in my inventory, back in my bank, and, like, and then go run another one, and then I realize, oh shit, I needed that. Alright. Alright, so the question is, how the hell do I path this? Ugh. Okay, so I have one extra bomb here. Yeah, that won't work. What about if I do it this way? Does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay, that's how we're pathing this. Makes sense to me. $14 rare monsters already? Rares. The next thing I want to know if it works is probably going to be pack size. That one will be really easy to know, though. Like 8 div. Both of those irradiated tablets are expensive now. Thanks for the follow, Shaper. We have 50 rares right now. Final boss act 3. Your second go at hardcore? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I usually don't even bother with hardcore, honestly. There's so much stuff that can, especially towards endgame, they can just randomly, like, one-shot you if you're juicing. Yeah. I would get really tilted really quickly. Yeah, same. Like, I don't... Yeah. I couldn't even imagine doing this in a hardcore. Like, I literally, earlier today, I just literally basically got insta-killed by a bleed. Like, it just... there was 0 reaction time to it. I did not want to do that. What the heck, man? Yeah, hardcore, I don't know, man. That's a little... Especially with my internet sometimes, it just randomly cuts out. I don't think I would want to try it, even attempt it. I did not want to go back in there. Time for the next map. Playing 2, I don't get any divs run turns. Do 15 maps.
Yes.
It just, honestly, the divs just depend on what you're doing, right? Like, I'm doing tier 16s right now. Thanks for the follow, Michael. On Grand Expeditions, and I'm using Alder Saga, like, and like 100 divs worth of tablets. So, like, that's probably the difference that you're seeing here. It's just my setup is just to be able, before I'm like ready to run the map, is like
Of course.
130 div. Sulfite Endless Glass, the last to fall. Wonder, are any of those like something I can Alder Saga really quickly? Sulfite Cold as Ice, nothing to drink. So Sulfite Cold as Ice, nothing to drink, and Endless Cliffs. That's 4. Sulfite, cold icing, this, and nothing to drain. Didn't it just give me nothing to drink here a minute ago? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, so that's guaranteed to be 4. So, are we gonna take the Alder Saga? We're gonna buy some, get some use the divs. We're gonna go get a Grand Expedition here. I'm gonna buy a logbook, pop Alder Saga, and I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah, it does. On the rumors here. So basically, you can check the wiki. Each one of these island rumors will give you will tell you what's in there. So, like, I know the Last to Fall is a boss. I know Nothing to Drink is a Grand Expedition. I know Sulfite's a Grand Expedition, right? And then I'm gonna and then you take the item, any a logbook or a thing in your inventory, and you move it around. So now I know. Now see how it moved and it changes. So you just do this until it changes, and you look for ones that have at least 4 Grand Expeditions. So now I know Endless Cliff is also a Grand Sulfite. So like, I know this is guaranteed to be 4 Grand Expeditions. If it has more than 4, then you're good to Alder Saga it. Alright, so see, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was 5 out of this 1 Grand Expedition right here, see? So now... How do you know if it's more than 4? It'll tell you, basically, if it says... So this one here says something fishing, wild roaming free, and sulfite. So when you have a logbook, you can just move that logbook around in your inventory, and it'll change what the rumors are. If you see one that's if you see like wild warming, and then if it changes to like say cold, if I moved a logbook in my inventory and sulfite changed to like cold as ice, I know it has 4, right? And then I know that's safe to Alder Saga. So what did that one give me, actually? So we got a 7. That's already a 7. That's a plus, well, at least 7. That's lucky. That's at least 6. You just been sending it and hoping for the best? Yeah, don't do that. That's a good way to lose money.
Another step on the road less traveled.
I'm gonna have to click the more reroll items. I was kind of questioning if 9 was going to be enough. It was not. Enjoyed the stream, you learned a lot. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Alright, let's see here. Okay, that's nothing. Alright, so it looks like the way we want to path this is going to be... what was down here? All the good stuff is at the top there. Alright, let's grab the good stuff and then we'll head back down. that. Let me grab this. Over here. This. Yeah, I have to get that. What build? This is kind of my own build, but it's basically Falling Thunder. I can give you my mobile link if you want it here. Can I like get my energy shield back, please? So I have it on mobile, not Maxwell, at the moment. Here. There you go. There it is on mobile. Yeah, everything rolling, it does like 150 million DPS. Where's the next one? Okay. Is this the last one? No, there's the really big ones next. Head.
Speak.
But yeah, it's I am gonna change the helmet soon. I'm gonna switch it to a hybrid. I gotta get a Raven. I have the helmet, it's in my bank. I just need to Raven it. And then that's really the only thing else I'm gonna change here anytime soon. Oh, I do not want to sell those. Oops.
Wise.
I thought those are worth anything. Why am I picking up this shit gear?
Indeed. Hello.
Just turned in 20 div worth of this liquid verisum earlier today, and I'm already like about almost back up to where I was.
Another step on the road less traveled.
Let's see what we get here. No Alder Sagas yet on this Alder Saga setup. I mean, I paid for the Alder Saga already, but still. It'd be nice to see one. Not sure how I want to set this up. What's all the way over here in this corner? I didn't even reroll this one. Okay, so... Can I even reach to get to the other stuff here? I think I can, but it's gonna be close.